Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm glad I could come forth this evening, bring you a message from Spirit, Most High God. Let's see what's in the energy tonight. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to be aware of? Okay. My birthday's tomorrow. Gonna be 25. And I'm so excited. Oh my God. I have learned so much this year. I have grown so much. I have healed so much. I have endured so much. You know, nothing but blessings. I'm expecting this year. Nothing but blessings. Next year as well. Yeah, I know that the Most High God has something in store for me, okay? And I know He has something in store for you too as well, collective. Okay, so let's get to it. Spirit, Most Divine God, Most High God, I ask that you watch over me. Ancestors, Archangel Michael, I ask that you come down here. Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Ariel, I ask that you come down here and watch me, protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Okay. Whoa, they all wanted to come out. Let's see. Okay. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, watch over me as I channel the message. Spirit, what is it that you want me to know today? You want the collective to know? Let this word bring forth clarity and understanding, peace, awareness. Okay. Okay, we have a Page of Pentacles here. Arrival of good news, material things, success. Okay, you're well grounded. Staying focused. Yeah, so you're staying focused on what you need to do, collective. All right, we've got the Three of Pentacles here. Gaining new skills or knowledge. Okay, education. You could be going to school or signing up to go, okay, for a semester. You're dedicated to something. You're mastering something. The Three of Pentacles here. Okay, looks like someone's going and asking some people about something. Okay, maybe they're getting counsel. Yep, with the Two of Pentacles here, they're trying to find balance, multitask, time management. Okay, when I see the Page of Pentacles, I see someone that knows what they want. Okay, yeah, they know what they want. They're clear. They've got a new ideal. Then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so lack of idea or difficulty focusing, head fog, failure, argument, conflict. Okay, so a person, someone is, they're having failure. There probably was an argument. They're lacking ideas. They can't focus with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have a Knight of Swords in reverse. So failure to recognize opportunity, mischance, danger. Okay, so they missed their chance, and collective, you could be in danger, with someone. Yeah, because they've got self-doubt, and it looks like they're a coward as well. Okay. Yep. So you need to just be aware, okay, of your surroundings. Be aware of the company you're keeping, who you're hanging out with. Yeah, looks like somebody was juggling something, trying to prioritize some things. The moon card, things are not what they seem to be, illusions, unknown, deception, intuition. So you need to use your intuition at this time. Someone is trying to do some magic. Yeah. The sun card is here. You're hindering your own progress, over enthusiasm, self-sabotaging, manifest, failure, ego. So they're not manifesting. They're unable to manifest, what they want. Their ego is in the way of things. Yeah, their ego might be in the way. Okay. Yeah, listen to your intuition though, collective. Illusion. Somebody living in an illusion. Yeah. Then we have the Four of Cups here. So somebody has options or had options. Okay. Loss of focus, miss, stagnation, they're bored. Okay. Yep. Yep, they're bored, they're stagnant, they're in their ego. Okay. Looks like a cup was offered to them. They didn't want to take it. You know, they wanted to be stuck in their own ways. They're depressed. Yeah, they're lost. They might be hindering their own progress with the Sun card in reverse. Failure to recognize something. They missed their chance. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Wands here. Ancestors are here, though. Ancestors are here. The battle is half won. Okay. Success, grit, willpower. So somebody is working towards their goals. They're not giving up. They have willpower. Looks like they went through something, they've been wounded. Ancestors has their back though. Those wands, those are ancestors. They have their back. Okay, the battle is half won. Yep, we have the Fool card in reverse. So somebody was being ignorant, may lead to folly, lack of experience, chaos, reckless. Yeah, they being reckless, trying to bring chaotic stuff to your life. Being a fool, which is in the reverse. Okay. Knight of Wands in reverse. So things may not go as well as expected for that person. That person is angry right now. They're in fear, impulsiveness, indignation, reckless. Yeah, so this person is just, they have lack of experience, chaos. They're angry. But the battle is half won, collective. Ancestors are here, okay? All right. There could have been some stagnation, going on. Somebody hindered their own self. They self-sabotage because they let their ego get in the way of things. Yep, they're living in an illusion. Okay? Yeah. They're living in an illusion. They're being deceptive. The Knight of Swords is here, though, as well. Yep, they missed their chance. There might be danger around. Self-doubt. Ace of Swords, they got lack of ideals. Okay? They trying to find a balance. All right. Yeah, trying to multitask something. Then we have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah. They went to somebody and collaborated about something. They're getting new knowledge about something. Yeah. And then the Page of Pentacles here. Arrival of good news. So collective, you're going to be getting some good news. On the other hand, looks like this other person's in despair. Yep. Looks like they tried to do some magic as well. It just didn't work out. Yep. I don't know whether to take this, but it fell like this in the reverse, the Empress card. So somebody is neglecting one's own needs, stagnation, tension, lack of self-care. Somebody's not taking care of themselves. They're just letting themselves go because they're going through all this. Yeah, they're not getting up, taking a bath. They're not showering. Their hygiene is off. They're not changing their underpants or socks. Yeah, they're laying around. I see food and stuff all around, clothes. They're just watching TV. But you, on the other hand, collective, I see a wheel of fortune here for you, honey. Yeah, good fortune and change, luck, success, good karma, positive changes are coming for you. Okay? Yeah. Why is this person in stagnant, this other person? Why are they lacking their own needs? What happened? A painful ending, deception. Oh, they backstabbed you. Yep, with this Ten of Swords, they backstabbed you, collective. That's why they're going through this. A painful ending. That's what they wanted for you. Look, exhaustion. Look at that blood coming from their head and those swords in their back. Yeah, that's what they wanted for you, collective. Now they're going through it. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yep. Seven of Wands is here. Confrontation may arise, defending, fighting for your goals, standing your ground. So you're standing your ground. You're fighting for what you want, collective. Yeah, you're standing your ground. You're fighting for what you want. You have a wheel of fortune here. On the other hand, this person has a Ten of Swords in their back. They have a painful ending, deception. They backstabbed you. Okay, they have stagnation, lack of self-care with the Empress in the reverse. They're not taking care of themselves. They're angry, they're reckless. With this Knight of Wands in reverse, then the Fool card is here. Lack of experience is chaos, ignorance. This person is ignorant. Okay? Yeah, ignorant. The battle's half won though with you, collective. Okay? Yeah, you've been through some stuff. You've been wounded. Okay? But a wheel of fortune is here. It's on its way. Okay? So you just continue to stand your ground. You continue to stand your ground. Yeah, they missed their opportunity, that person. Okay? They self-sabotage. Yeah, with their ego. Yep, illusions. Probably try to do some magic on you. Anytime I see the moon card, I think of magic. You know? Yeah. Deceptions. They were deceptive. Failed to recognize opportunity. They missed their chance. So you probably were a whole blessing to this person, collective. You were a whole blessing to this person, and this person fucked up. Yeah. They want to take you through arguments and conflict. They're not balanced. They're trying to find balance. Okay, with this two of Pentacles. So they was juggling you with somebody else. They was juggling you with somebody else. And now they're going through despair. That's what this is. Yeah, you gain new knowledge about something, collective. Yeah, maybe your spirit guides came to you. Maybe some friends or family came to you and put a bug in your ear. The reason why this Three of Pentacles is here. You see how that person is going to them people and how they looking? Look at that one man. His head is just cocked to the side like he just listening. Yeah, about a Page of Pentacles. Arrival of good news because you getting some good news. Yeah, so they went and collaborated with some folks. You know what I'm saying? Because they was juggling. They was juggling you, collective. Yeah. Argument broke out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the battle is half won. You've been through some stuff, it feels like, with this person, collective. Yeah, I'm hearing that you tried to help this person. You tried to help them. Yeah, you tried to help this person. Yep, security has shifted towards greed, jealousy, envy, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so they got envious and jealous of you, mistrust, You had mistrust with this person. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even, excuse me, it got to a point where you couldn't even, you couldn't trust them Materialism. Yeah, you couldn't even bring this person to your house because they're casing your house out now. Security has shifted towards greed. Yeah, they're jealous of you. Yeah, you better watch it. That's why this Knight of Swords is here. Danger. Yep, danger. So you watch it with this person, collective. This young witty dude looks like a Page of Pentacles trying to offer a pentacle and come in and offer you something like he had good news. You know, yeah, the whole time he's trying to get in your energy. Because he's lost and depressed. But justice is here. He did something. Yeah, he went against the grain. Justly deserved outcome, consequences, judgment, truth. Truth is gonna come. Legal issue, fairness. Yeah, yeah. This is something. Yep, truth is gonna come out. Justice is gonna be served on your behalf. Of this person being jealous and envy of you with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. Confrontation. Try to something y'all got into it and something arised. Yeah. Something arised with this person. Now they got a painful ending because things didn't go their way. Yeah, they didn't get what they want. And then you have this Wheel of Fortune coming in, collective. Yep, they're neglecting their own needs. Their ego turned to greed. Wow, they had a whole Ace of Cups in reverse. Looks like feeling of negativity, emotionally drained due to a breakup. So that's what happened. It was a breakup. You know, this person is pained and sad. Yeah, and you were sad too, collective. You went through some stuff with this person. Yeah, being emotionally drained. Feeling of negativity. This person's negative. This person's negative and sneaky. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Yeah, they're in devil energy. They're in devil energy. Look, they're chained. They're chained to something. You see those people who are chained up like that? They chained to a third party. Yep, the reason why they're like this. The reason why they're going through something. It could be a family member, could be an old fling, could be a third party, somebody they messing with, but somebody is in devil energy. Because look, they were juggling you. They were juggling you with someone else. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they were juggling you. They were trying to multitask. You know, trying to be over here 1 minute and then over there the next. Then they tried to bring in a pinnacle, though. That's what they did. They tried to, bring in a pinnacle to you. You're going to be receiving a pinnacle, collective. Yeah, when they went to collaborate with some people. Probably telling one person one thing, telling their other friend something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, try to juggle you. But you had already knew, collective. You already knew. See, they had lack of ideals. That's why they went to some other people and try to get some information on what to do, how to come, because they were juggling you. Yeah, they failure to recognize the opportunity. Yep. They failed to realize it. Yeah, they were in an illusion. That other person got them in an illusion, their head. That's why they got head fog. Yeah, they came in being deceptive. But use your intuition. That's what they were supposed to do, but they didn't. But collective, you use your intuition on this person. Yeah, they hindered their own success. They hindered their own blessing with the sun in reverse. Yep. Loss of focus. Yeah, they got off task. Yeah, this person probably wasn't being consistent. You know what I'm saying? They were probably being inconsistent with it. Yeah, they neglect their own needs. Yeah, lack of self-care, confrontation, fighting. They're fighting. You're fighting up, and here you are trying to stand up and fight for your goals. Yeah, you're trying to get to your goals. And this person's trying to come in and knock you down with devil energy, all due to ego. All due to ego. Yeah, and jealousy with this four of pentacles, jealousy and greed. Yep. That's what it is, man. It be like that. Jealousy and greed. Look, that flipped. Yeah, they fighting. Yeah, the presence of conflict, competition, friction, chaos. Yeah, so somebody was in competition with you as well. Collective. Yeah, chaos, disagreement, friction. Yeah, the presence of conflict. These people is out here fighting. Okay? They fighting, collective. Yeah, while you trying to get your shit together. Yeah, fighting for your goals. That's crazy. You trying to get on your feet, and these people is over out here fighting. They out here fighting. Somebody in competition with you, and you didn't even know it, collective. Yeah, they missed their opportunities. They had an ace of cups, and it's in reverse. Yeah, drain, pain, sadness, all due to a breakup. But justice is here. Justice is here. And then this flipped. This flipped like this. This Four of Pentacles flipped. Security has shifted towards greed. Lost in the monetary, boredom, depression, loss of focus, mixed stagnation, jealousy, and envy. That's a combination. Yeah, so the person is in solitude, trying to do something, trying to conjure up some magic. That's what it is. They try to come to you with some magic. Yeah, try to do something behind your back. They backstabbed you. Yeah, that was out here. Uh-huh. Because they're angry, reckless. Yep. They backstabbed you, collective. That's what they did. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. They backstabbed you. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to be aware of? Yep. Be aware of. The Emperor, a powerful figure, leadership, authority, dominion, focus, stability. So this person is stable. They're an empress. They're emperor, I mean. They're a powerful figure. So I wonder, is this the emperor that did this? That went and collaborated with someone? Okay, because they found out you had the arrival of good news with that Page of Pentacles? Let's find out. Moving on from past regrets, healing with the Five of Cups. Okay, growth, acceptance, forgiveness. Okay, so this emperor is moving on from the past. Okay, he's healing. Okay, he's got growth. He accepts things for what they are with that Five of Cups. Yep, the Eight of Cups is here. Uncertainty of which path to take, fear of change, stagnation, settling. So this person is just settling. They're just settling, collective, because you were too much for them, collective, okay? So they want to settle, okay, with someone that they don't have to put in effort. Obviously, because their lack of self-care, the Empress. Yeah, and somebody that I'm with, I know certainly they're going to have to keep up on their hygienes and their clothes. Oh my God. But yeah, they're going to have to keep up with themselves. Ancestors are so silly. They're just telling me something in my ear, you guys. Yeah, but you're moving on from past regret. You're healing. You got growth, collective. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this emperor, a powerful figure, uncertainty of which path to take, fear of change, stagnation, settling, low self-esteem. Yeah, this person, they didn't fell off. This third party that they were with, somebody that they was messing with that had bad energy. Yep, King of Cups. Rational and emotional are in balance. Calm, faithful, friendly, maturing, wise, and caring. So a King of Cups is going to come in. Okay, he's mature. Okay, he's friendly. He's wise and he's caring. Okay, he's balanced. Yeah, this King of Cups, he wants to come in. Okay, then we got the Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be balance. Universal balance is in your favor. Karma, good karma, rewards, gifts, receiving financial opportunity. Okay, so you might be offered a different job or a new job. Somebody might come in and want to collaborate with you. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork. You know the reason why this Six of Pentacles is here. Yeah, somebody wants to come in. Mm-hmm. A King of Cups. It looks like this emperor fell off though. The Hierophant is here. Confirmation conformity to society's rules. Yeah, so this is okay, this got to do with, okay, angels are here, okay, because the Hyphen is here. So, this is a high arcana card. So somebody had to step in of high honor, yeah, justice. And when I see this, I think of religion, institution, maybe a cult, you know what I'm saying? They're here, okay. Now, was this emperor in a cult? Okay, the reason why this is here, morality, tradition, okay, or maybe this King of Cups he's a little bit more, he's reserved, he's traditional. He might be a law official, okay? Yeah, but the law is here. Okay, when I see this, I think of the law, you know? Yeah, I think of the law, and then the justice card is here. Okay? Yeah, so is somebody doing this because there's a court matter going on? Okay, let's see. What's going on, Spirit? Tell me about this Hierophant card here. Why is this Hierophant card here? Conflict within a relationship, family trouble, argument, lack of support. Lack of support. Yeah, so somebody wasn't paying their support. Somebody had to go to jail. Go to court. Conflict with a relationship, family trouble, arguments with this Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's what that is. That's why the Hierophant card is here. Institution. Yeah, maybe somebody went to jail, went to prison. Now they for lack of support, disharmony, tearing down their family. It was a domestic situation going on here. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. This is domestic. Okay. Yeah, you see how this person has been through something. The battle is half won. Yeah, somebody been fighting. They've been fighting. Yeah, this is domestic. Somebody was fighting, okay? Somebody was fighting. Confrontation may arise, fighting for goals. You fighting for your goals, for what's right, collective. Yeah. With this Seven of Wands, standing your ground. And ancestors are here as well. Yeah, because this person was jealous of you. Yeah, now you got a Wheel of Fortune coming in. Yeah, they ain't taking care of themselves locked up. Yeah, they not taking care of themselves. Something's going on with this person. Yeah, stagnant, lack of self-care. But that's an Empress in reverse. So maybe this Empress woman wasn't taking care of herself. Okay, and she had an Emperor. Anyway, there was a fight, something that broke out. Fear of change, stagnation, low self-esteem this person had. Yeah, collective, but you're healing. Your growth, accepting things for what they are. You forgive people. You don't really give a fuck. You just want to get your shit together. Collective. Yeah. But universal balance is in your favor. Yeah. This King of Cups want to come in, and somebody want to come in. They see that you're going through something, or they see that you let something go, and now they want to come in and give you a chance and show you what it's really about with balance. Okay? They want to give back and share with you. Yeah. Conflict with relationship with this Four of Wands. Ain't that something? And then here, look, conflict leaves you feeling defeated. Argument, surrender. With this Five of Swords. So somebody was arguing with you. They got to surrender, though, to the Most High God. Yeah, violence. Yeah, this is a DV situation. Yep, somebody was in domestic violence, and because they were jealous and envy of you for your materialism. Yeah, they wanted what you had. They don't have anything. They don't have anything, and there's mistrust. It was unloyal. This person was not loyal. Yeah, consequences. Truth is gonna come. Legal. Yeah, you had to take this person to court. Or they went to jail. They went to jail. You didn't take them to court. They went to jail. Yeah, feeling of negativity. They drained you. for a breakup. You left that person. You left them alone. You left them alone and then they wanted to fight. Yeah, because they were cheating. You left them alone. They were in devil energy. They were tied to something. They had an attachment. Was bringing you down. You knew something was wrong. Look, the presence of conflict. Yeah, all due to and you probably was fighting with the girl too. Right here. Why she got low self-esteem and everything. Yeah, was fighting with the girl. She got low self-esteem. Yeah, she's stagnant, settling. She's just settling for whatever she can get because she needs money. Yeah, but it was all over jealous and envy, backstabbing, gossip. Look where they are. Yeah, they were backstabbing, gossiping. This is where they are now. They're exhausted. Boy, I tell you. Okay, so I'll get one more. Oh, we do have one more. The star here. Lack of inspiration and positivity, despair, illness. That person is sick. They're negative, they're bored, hopelessness. Oh my God. Yeah, this Page of Wands. Maybe. Well, it says arrival, good news, charisma, excitement, freedom, creativity. Yeah. Well, Page of Wands. Playa! You know what I think when I see this, y'all? You see that hat he got on with that feather? Yeah, he now he want to come in. So you got a King of Cups that want to come in, somebody that's rational, emotions are in balance, they're calm and faithful. Then you got the arrival of good news here. Somebody want to come in and be exciting, take you, down there. You see how he's looking at that wine and he's polishing it up. Somebody want to give you some, collective. Okay, yeah, but be careful. Be careful, because motherfuckers is sneaky. Okay? They sneaky. And they having conflict with their relationship. Family trouble and shit. Arguments. Yeah. Yep. Well, I'll take one more and then I'm going to go ahead and get my Oracle out. And what is it? Unbalance in a relationship. Arguments. Unrequited love. Disagreements, conflict, breakup. Yeah, so you broke up with your person. Okay. Yeah, you broke up with your person. You got a King of Wands that you want to come in. You got an Emperor right here. Leadership, authority. He's stable. He's moving on from his past as well. Wow. Well, you got options, collective. This flew out right when I opened the box. This card, exploration, explore your options. This is what this is telling me. And it flew on the Six of Pentacles that you're going to receive. It flew on this. Universal balances in your favor, karma, rewards, gifts. Yeah, so explore your options. Yeah, you just left a situation. Give yourself time to heal. Okay, because you do have a Wheel of Fortune coming in as well. And then you have a page of Pentacles in here. Arrival, good news, material things. So material success is here. You stay grounded, stay focused, collective. Yeah, but you do have options. Options are here. You do have options. Okay, that's why this exploration card came out. Okay, and it landed right here on the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with balance and stuff. Yeah, even though you got this King of Cups and you know what I'm saying, this Page of Wands with his player self. Then you got a whole Empress here. He's just now getting out of a relationship himself, but you do have options. But be wise. Use your intuition. That's what Spirit is saying. Use your intuition. I don't know why these cards are sticking. Okay? Use your intuition, collective. Because that's the last thing you want. Just stay single. You know what I'm saying? Date them all until, the best man wins. That's how I look at it. Till you get to where you want, but explore. And then you'll know them when you see them. You know what I'm saying? God will reveal it. That's why I said use your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Use your intuition. Yeah, use your intuition. Let's see. Okay, let's verify this Page of Pentacles. Okay, I'm already in 35 minutes. Okay, so stay persistent with your goals, staying focused, well grounded. Okay, let's verify this Three of Pentacles with gaining new skills or knowledge. Yep, you're in leadership. Okay, collective, you're in leadership. With the Two of Pentacles, this guy or this gal trying to balance you, juggle you. Let's verify that juggling. Yeah, let's verify it. This is sticking out. Yep, prosperity. Okay, so you're juggling your money. You're probably working more or one jobs, and this person as well was juggling you because they were trying to figure out what to do with their money, where to put their money. Yeah, he was trying to give to more than one person. It's hard to be a player. Yeah, it is. If you ain't got it, it's hard. Because you need some green things. Yes, sir. Ace of Swords, lack of ideas, difficulty focusing, head fog. Let's verify that. I looked down, spirit had me. It was unseen. Head fog. Yeah, they couldn't see. Failure, arguments. They didn't know what they had. That's so crazy to me. Knight of Wands, failure to recognize opportunity, missed chances. Yep. Missed chances. But now they're probably having a renewal of their mind. Their mind is being renewed while you're gone. And that's what it is. They never know what they have until you're gone. Yep, the Moon card is here. Remember I said they wanted to do some magic. They're bored. Illusions, unknown, dreams, deception, intuition. Let's verify that. Yeah, use your intuition, collective. You know what I'm saying? Let's verify the Moon card here. Spirit. Yeah, you're being admired. Admiration. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that you're being admired with this Moon card. Things are not what they seem to be. They can't believe that you're being admired. They probably hate that you're pretty or that you're handsome. They're jealous. They're envy of that. Because they have low self-esteem. Yeah, low self-esteem with this Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, and then we have the Sun card. You're hindering your own progress. Let's verify that. Them hindering their own progress. Yeah, because they needed to release. They didn't release the third party. They were juggling. They were in their ego. Yeah, manifesting failure. Yeah, with that third party. Stupid. 4 of Cups here. Yep, juggling, lost in them, and they were offered a cup. They have options. Yeah, loss of focus, mixed stagnation. Let's verify this with this person. This person is they missed it. They missed the bus. They missed it. They missed the yellow bus. Yep, potential, because you have potential. Yeah, loss of focus. And then they want you to sit up here and apologize and give them flowers because they're depressed. And they're feeling lost or loss of focus. They're stagnant. Yeah, they want you to kiss their ass. No. And you will be getting your flowers collected. Yeah. They want you to kiss their ass. No, you're not kissing their ass. No, that's over with. Yeah, the battle was half won. Okay, the battle was half won. With this Nine of Wands. Success, grit. You grit now here. You got willpower. Perseverance. Yeah, you got you got something about yourself that you want to hold on to, a standard. Yeah, the Fool. Ignorance may lead to folly. Let's verify that. Or let's verify the Nine of Wands here with the battle was half won. Yeah, because there's balance. Spirit is bringing balance. The battle was half won. Okay. Yep. And you got your ancestors here. Okay. And they're bringing balance. Yeah, they're going to bring balance to your life. Okay. The Fool card. Ignorance may lead to folly, lack of experience, negativity, or naivety, chaos, recklessness. Yeah, because they weren't going down the right pathway. They were presented a pathway by the Most High God to go down this passageway here, and they didn't want to go. They were stubborn. Yeah, God showed them plenty of times, told them they didn't want to do the work. Spiritually, they didn't want to do the work, and they definitely didn't want to do the work physically, because they got lack of. They don't even want to wash their ass. Well, like a emperor, like a with the empress in reverse. Yeah, lack of self-care. No way. Knight of Wands looks like things may not go as well as expected. They're angry. So let's verify that, Spirit. Let's Holy Spirit, let's verify that. Okay, Knight of Wands. Yeah, because they made a promise. Okay? Yeah, the Most High God made a promise to you, collective. Yeah, and that's why they're angry. Well, that's why they're being reckless. Yeah, they know that the Most High God. Let's verify this neglect of one's own need. Let's verify that. Yeah, because they needed balance. Yeah, they were devoted to try to make you stagnant though. That's what they wanted. But you're balanced, okay? You're balanced, collective. The Raven is here. Okay, you're balanced with the dark and the light. That's what I think of when I see this. Yeah, and you're devoted to what you're doing. But they were devoted to making you stagnant. Yeah, they kept doing it. It was repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? But you were still stood your ground, collective. Look, you still stood your ground for your goals with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you still stood your ground with the goals. And you got this Wheel of Fortune coming to you. Let's verify this Wheel of Fortune. Good fortune and change, luck, success. Let's verify that. Let's verify that, Spirit, Holy Spirit. Yeah, action is being taken place about this Wheel of Fortune. This is getting ready to come in. This good karma, this success. Look at them horses running. They running fast, okay? Yeah, they was backstabbing you. That's why you're getting ready to receive this, and you held your ground. Look, they was backstabbing you. That's what they wanted. With this Ten of Swords. Yeah, with this Ten of Swords. Painful ending for them. Yeah, painful ending too. Wow, they both bought. Yeah, somebody's gonna give you something. Yeah, they're gonna get the same thing that they tried to give to you back to them. Yeah, reverse the sender. Yeah, but you are gonna receive something, collective. You're gonna receive this Wheel of Fortune. That's what you're gonna receive. Look, Spirit is setting them down, laid them down. They're not sitting, they're being assessed. Yeah, things are being looked at by angels and ancestors. Yeah, lay their ass down. They got them swords in their back. Yeah, ancestors ain't playing. They not playing. I don't know why people want to play with their ancestors. I don't know why I guess they think this shit is not real. This karma shit, that shit's real. Okay? Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles here. Jealous and envy. They were jealous and envy of you. Let's verify that. Why were they jealous and envy? What was going on with that, Spirit? Holy Spirit. Yeah, they were jealous of you and envy, but the angels are showing you compassion. Okay, they got their arms wrapped around you, collective. Yep, justice is here. Okay, justice is here. It's going to be served on your behalf. Justice is here. It's going to be served. Yeah, it's being illuminated. They asses gotta go. They gotta go. Yeah, they gotta go. It's being illuminated out of your life. Yep. Ace of Cups in reverse, feeling the negativity, emotionally drained. They wanted to drain you. You know, due to the breakup, they sad, they pain. They wanted to reflect all this shit on you, collective. It's not working. No, sir. It's not working. Look, in front of the world. They wanted the world to see you like this, down and out. Yeah, with nothing. Yep, because they were sitting up here in devil energy. They were sitting up here in devil energy. Now they fighting with family members and everybody else around them because shit ain't going their motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? Let's verify that. Let's verify that. They fighting and shit. Yeah, they fighting. It's hell. Hell done broke loose. You know? Yeah, things are chaotic. Yeah, temperament. Look, because they gotta face their shadows. They gotta look who the fuck they are. That's why Spirit is assessing them, setting them down. Yeah, they got to face their shadow self, and that's their dark side. That's why they sitting up here, they fighting everybody, and in conflict and turmoil with everybody. Look, the emperor is here. What he here for? Spirit, a powerful figure, leadership, authority. What's he here for? Holy Spirit. What's he here for? Oh, resistance. So he resisting this stuff. This emperor, this guy, a powerful figure, leadership, authority, he's stable. Yeah, he's resistant, probably a family member. He resisting this shit. Yeah, he resisting it. He resisting it. He moving on from past regrets. Healing. Accepting things for what they are. Forgiveness. He forgive that person. The person that took him through all this turmoil, was with a third party and all this. Yeah, familiar. Somebody that's familiar. Could be a family member. Yeah, could be a family member. Healing from this stuff. Yep, a family member healing. Uncertainty of which path to take. Fear of change. Stagnation. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 8 of Cups in reverse. Let's verify that. Yep. Due to an attachment. Due to an attachment. Okay? Yeah, so the family member is sitting back and they seeing all this shit. The family member, they sitting back and seeing all this. They resisting it. They like, oh, I'm going to stay out of it. I'm going to stay out of it. Yeah, they are. Because the law is here. Okay? The officials had to come in. Okay? Because these motherfuckers was fighting. Yeah, they was fighting in the house. They was fighting in the house, acting a fool. Yeah. Yep. Fighting in the house due to an attachment, a third party. Okay, because they was uncertain on which path to take when God didn't already show they ass. Because they stupid. It was unseen. Okay, they had failure, head fog with this Ace of Swords in reverse. You know, they didn't see. But collective, you going through this transformation. You didn't transform to a whole damn butterfly. You out here spreading your wings and flying and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now King of Cups want to come in. But use your intuition, your instincts on these motherfuckers. Yeah, use your instincts. Yeah, on these people. Calm, faithful, friendly, material, wise, caring. So he got his shit together, this King of Cups. You know what I'm saying? But use your instincts. Be careful. Use your instincts. You already a lone wolf. Okay? So lose. Lose. Spirit. Lose what? Lose what, Spirit? I don't know, but I just said lose. But use your instincts. Or is he really a loser, Spirit? Is that what you meant? You said lose. He really a loser, this King of Cups. The reason why this Explorer card is here on top of this Six of Pentacles. Because Spirit wants you to explore your options. So it's two of them that's going to come in. It's a King of Wands that's going to come in that got his shit together. Okay, he's stable. You know what I'm saying? He got some shit going on with itself. Use your instincts on that. Okay, and then it's a Page of Wands that's about to come in. He a player. This Page of Wands that's coming in. He a player. Okay, but whatever went on with the fight, the authorities is here. Okay, the authorities is here. We got the Four of Wands here, okay? Conflict within a relationship, family trouble, arguments. That's why the authority is here, because that motherfucker went to jail. He was being sneaky, trying to be sneaky, okay? With the Five of Swords here, let's verify this being sneakiness. Let's verify this, Spirit. It's poking out my nail. Oh, I grabbed two. You got blessings, though. Yeah, it's leaving. They wanted to leave you feeling defeated, but you got blessings, collective. Okay, yeah, they gotta surrender. They gotta surrender to the Most High God. They gotta surrender. Okay, blessings is here for you though, collective, and they know that, and they're jealous and envy of that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're having family problems, lack of support. Okay, disharmony. Yep, on your goals. Because all of your goals, sweetheart. Because you trying to take care of your goals. That's why. That's why that shit is like that, okay? The stars here, the lack of inspiration and positivity, despair, illness. So this person's sick. This person is sick than a dog. You hear me? They sick. They laying up there like a dead dog, Spirit said. Ancestors, stop. They laying up there like a dead dog, Ancestor said. Yeah. Yep, influence, because they was being influenced. They was being influenced by the attachment, which was the third party that they needed to release, but they didn't. Yep, that's okay though. And then the Page of Wands, he want to come in, player. He probably got some money. You know what I'm saying? He want to offer you whatever, hang out, but he a player. That's why Spirit said explore your options. You know what I'm saying? You already gonna get this Six of Pentacles they already got for you, baby. Okay, balance, equal give and take. Okay, equal give and take. You know what I'm saying? Not no tit for tat stuff, because y'all know how that is. Let's verify this Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Let's verify it, Spirit. Yep, things have been revealed to you. Things have been revealed already. Things have been revealed. Collective, and you have the key. You have the key, baby. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Cups. Unbalancing the relationship, argument, unrequited love, disagreement. So he going through some stuff too. This Page of Wands. He going through some stuff too, but he's still coming to party. You know what I'm saying? He polishing up his wine. And watch it, because he might not be so clean. Okay? Yeah, put a Jimmy on there. Cover her up, ladies. You know, make sure they strapping up. Yep, what's this? Yep, because you're a star. Guidance. And they're going to do anything they can do to bring you down, baby, because you are a star and you're being guided by the Most High God. Okay? I hope I helped somebody tonight. Love and light, everyone. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to be 25, okay? And I'm so happy about things. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for helping me out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Okay? And if you want to leave something to donate to me to my channel, it's in my bio. Love and light. Bye-bye.